is not the guide video for how to start running for non-runner or anything. Hello, I was just having my breakfast and today is December 16th. So we are almost at the end of this year, 2024, and unexpectedly this year I've been always being pretty like sports person. I've been always trying to do different types of sport, even though I don't feel like it's something in my genes and my family is not really excited about sports at all. But as kids, me and my sister, we did some sports. Like I was doing swimming for 7 years, she was doing volleyball, and then dance, and then she's still dancing. So yes, we kind of do a lot of physical activity, but it's not like we were involved in it's not like we have a sports physique, you know what I mean? Today is one of the last days that I spent in my residence, because then I have to move out in a couple of days, and also the gym that I go to usually is closing on Thursday as well. Today's Monday. So I gotta keep that move in, as I always say. I gotta keep doing with my exercises, with my workouts, and keep the routine, just keep the routine that I have right now, because I do want to have it in the 2025 as well, and keep it even more well maintained and more thoughtful, more thorough than I have it now. And now I have a pretty good routine. So yes, I mean, I just have to think of a plan of how I'm going to maintain this routine when the gym is closed, I'm not living at home, and in general we are at Christmas time, and I'm also working full time. A couple of weeks ago I got a crazy idea of I just want to run, you know. I should actually start running, because I think this is something that would be good, not just for my body, but also for my mind as well. And it's probably the type of activity that my mind needs, because it's exactly the activity that generates these type of hormones that is necessary for me right now as a person who is transitioning from like more of the teenagehood type of like routine and body as well, to more of the adult that is building their routine right now, that is going to affect their future and how they're going to feel in their body in the future as well. So I am 19 years old right now, and I'm turning 20 next year. So I was just in the bathroom and I was thinking, as at 20 years old, I want to start this 20s in the healthiest body that I've ever had. I mean, it's not like I've had like not a healthy body, because I'm also like, my body is pretty fast recovering and everything because it's very young, but I don't feel that I have a tendency to kind of like don't really give a fuck about it, and it's definitely not gonna turn out good in the future and in the present as well. So I really want to enjoy the life at the fullest, and I think that's possible only if your body's capable of doing it. And this is my biggest insight of 2024. If you want to feel happy, it's not about just the things that you are achieving, that you are surrounding with, but it's also about your body being capable of feeling this happiness, being capable of generating these hormones at the healthiest level, that actually provides this feeling for you, for the whole body, from top to bottom, from bottom to top. So I think this year I've kind of started this journey again, and I took it more seriously about my diet and about my workout routine as well. But 2025, I am willing to have even more serious intentions about my routine and my lifestyle in general, to make myself just healthy, just to keep myself healthy and feel good about myself, feel confident, just feel all the emotions at the fullest extent, because my body is capable of generating this emotion. It's a lot of like mental work as well. It's a lot of work on your mind, on your brain activity even, but I do know that everything still starts from your body. So yes, we need to take care of our body first. And so a couple of weeks ago I got this idea of running, and I started running slowly. I've never ever run, and I was never a runner. I never enjoyed running, and here I am. Here I am, and I've been, the last few days I've been trying to run about 5 kilometers per day, at different paces, like just trying to progress every day just a little bit, maybe. Sometimes I slow down a little bit depending on how I feel. So I'm trying to listen to my body as well. It's very tough in this moment to listen to your body, because at this moment, like physically you're kind of saying to yourself, oh, I cannot do this anymore, but mentally you just keep pushing. You're like, no, I can. And at this moment, you don't really know what your body actually wants. It's like you're feeling pity about yourself, or you're actually capable of keeping going, you know? And it's also like a lot of, and I think in my life, I kind of have the same. So this journey, the running journey, is also a lot, is very correlated to my actual life journey. So I think it's gonna help me a lot in understanding myself and my needs even more. At least I hope so. So, and I was just like, I was literally like having my breakfast before my work, and I'm watching this video right now. And this is my favorite blogger, like one of my favorite bloggers, one of my favorite YouTubers. And he said that he started training for his marathon now. And he just posted his first episode. And I was thinking, why can't I just do the same thing? It's not like I know what to do. It's just the video that is going to motivate me, first of all, to keep going. Second of all, is like, it just might be interesting for someone who is in the same shoes as me and trying to kind of understand like what this whole thing is about, like why running is good, why it's not good, why I want to keep it going, why I don't want, just a lot of things around it. Just kind of explore this industry. And I also perceive it as you know, I really like the community value of running, especially here in Toronto where I live. There's a lot of like running clubs, morning running clubs, a lot of marathons and other events that are happening around running. And I feel like it's a lot about the community value as well. And this is what I like, because for 2025, I think one of my primary goals as well is also surround myself with the community people, with the people of my community, of my interests, of my hobbies, of my work field, of my study field. Yeah, just have more people that I share either interests or values with, or all together, you know. So yeah, I think that's a powerful way to, it's a strong way to finish 2024, but it's not actually how I perceive it. Like at some point, I think it's kind of good for your mind to erase this line between 2024 and 2025 a little bit, just so that you're not pressuring yourself too much. Like you don't have to finish everything before 2024 ends. You don't have to like set the goals before 2025. It's okay if you set it like in February or March or April, whenever this goal comes up to you, you can set it right now. So I don't really perceive it, I don't really like separate these two times. So I just keep my routine in, and I just have a kind of a vision of how I imagine the 2025 to be, but I don't want to separate 2025 from how I lived in 2024, because it's still the same me, and I don't want to build myself up from scratch, because I already have myself. Yeah, and I'm going to be with myself in 2025 and hopefully 2026 as well, in 2027 and 2028. But I just gotta keep this move, and also my diet and my relationships with food, they're so interesting. I gotta explore it as well, from the mental point of view, from the physical point of view as well. And yeah, there's just a lot of things going to be in this way. There are going to be around this journey, and I'm here to explore it. And I hope you are with me. So I'm going to post this first episode of my running preparation as well, of my running journey as well. The final point so far, there is no final point. Hopefully, I have the idea of running the half marathon next year, 2025, probably by the next of the year. So in around the year from now. But my first kind of achievable goal that I feel is achievable is probably May, Toronto Marathon, 10 kilometers run. Non-stop, 1 hour max. That's the goal. That would be not 1 hour max, but like 1 hour, 10 minutes max, you know? So that would be my vision of how I would imagine my running journey to be. But yeah, you wanna see it? Let's go. That's what I usually have for breakfast, by the way. This is the salad. I just mixed like whatever veggies I have, or it's like chickpeas or some corn, peppers. I used to have avocado as well, but that was the first thing that I ate. And also some eggs, and this is the blogger that I'm watching right now. Scott Ho. And I also forgot to tell you, actually, today is my kind of day off from running. I was running yesterday, and I felt like going for my morning run and then going to work. That's a little bit too much. Like physically, especially in this weather, it doesn't just feel good. So that's why I'm refraining from running today, and I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it this evening, but I'm still considering this option. But I'll definitely do it tomorrow morning, because tomorrow is my day off. I have a really bad leggings, but I also need this. but basically following the recommendation of that 5-year-old blogger that I was talking about yesterday, I have downloaded this app that is called Rana, and apparently it actually creates you the whole plan of workouts. So like considering your goal, my goal is to run the 10 kilometers run on May 4th, probably at the Toronto Marathon event. Maybe not, I'm still thinking about it, but yes, that's probably the goal as of now. And it created that 20 weeks plan for me to slowly and safely prepare myself and prepare for my body for 55 to 59 minutes run of 10 kilometers. So we gotta do that. So I'm actually about to start editing this video already, but I just realized that I didn't film a very important part of this video that I really want to be in it. And so basically what happened today is that I went to the gym and I was planning to have my run today, and there was supposed to be 4 kilometers easier run, but when I was going up the stairs to the floor where all the treadmills are, I kind of felt like my knees hurt a little bit, and I thought that maybe I've been a little bit too harsh with how often I do the runs and how intensive they are, considering that I'm just a beginner, like a very beginner at the very, very beginning stage. So I might actually be pressuring myself a little bit too much. So, and as I said, the biggest lesson of this journey for me is to try to listen to my body as much as I can. And even if I feel like, oh, this is part of the discipline, I showed up to the gym, I did almost 45 minutes walking with the incline and on the higher speed as well. So I did something, like I contributed to this journey, but just not at the extent that I was supposed to, just because I wasn't feeling like it. And I think this is what taking care of your body is like, and this is the biggest difference between the professional sport and like sport for yourself because you like it. And professional sport, I have a very controversial opinion on it, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to immerse myself into it again. And I would rather prefer to listen to my body and put my body's signals first, and then try to respond to them. Try to limit the physical activity if I feel like any parts of my body hurt, especially my knees, because that's such a common problem when runners have problems with their knees and end up just quitting their running career just because of that. I'm not particularly interested in this type of outcome, so I would rather prefer to slow down a little bit now and just take care of myself a little bit better. So listen to your body is the biggest lesson of this journey and this episode in particular. That's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.